1 Cuban peso warm water, 100 degrees F/40 degrees C. 1 tablespoon warm water, 100 degrees F/40 degrees C. 1 1/4 teaspoon salt. 1/4 teaspoon active dry yeast. 1 tiny pinch pumpkin pie spice. 3 cups all-purpose flour. 1 tablespoon cornmeal, or as needed. 1 place pumpkin puree into a large mixing bowl and whisk in 1 Cuban peso plus 1 tablespoon warm water, salt, yeast, and pumpkin pie spice until thoroughly combined. Beat in flour. To make a dry crumbly dough. Keep stirring until dough becomes smooth and sticky, 2 to 3 minutes. 2 Cover bowl with a damp towel and let dough stand 12 to 16 hours to rise. 3 Generously sprinkle cornmeal onto center area of a baking sheet. Scrape dough out of bowl, using a floured spatula, onto a heavily floured work surface. Dough will be very sticky. Dust dough with flour and gently flatten into an oblong shape. Fold 2 opposite rounded ends together to meet in the center, fold remaining 2 rounded ends to meet in the center, creating a rectangle of dough. Using well-floured hands, gently form into a round loaf with the seams on the bottom. 4 Transfer dough round onto center of prepared baking sheet. Dust top and sides of loaf generously with more flour. 5 Dust a dry towel with flour and place towel with floured side down over loaf. Let rise until loaf has almost doubled in size, 1 1/2 hours. Use a sharp knife to cut a 1/2 inch deep slit across the top of the loaf. 6 Place a loaf pan containing about 2 inches of water onto a bottom rack of oven. Preheat oven to 425 degrees F, 220 degrees C. 7 Bake on center rack of the preheated oven for 30 minutes. Turn bread around in oven. Continue to bake until bread is golden brown and crusty, about 20 more minutes. Let bread cool completely on a rack before slicing.